Hi everyone.
Hello. You thought I would do something else there, did you?
Well, you are leaning, so I never know with you. Well, yeah. So today is gonna be part 2 or volume 2 of Amber Schmerd's 2016 testimony. That is on the Incredibly Average channel, which is going to be linked in the description, as well as this video if you want to watch it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like we getting off with the seagull once again.
Or a what?
The seagull.
I wouldn't. That's insulting seagulls.
Yeah, I'm sorry, seagulls.
I mean, I've literally shit things that are more interesting than Amber.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, has she been? One thing I failed to observe up until this point, because her face, Jesus, great pausing from before. But has she been punched? What is this?
I think she's gonna claim that they punched her before she went in there.
Well, even though he's in Europe.
Yeah.
I think he is legitimately in Europe. Or he's not, like, wherever she is at this point, she's not there. He's not there because he was going to go on tour, wasn't he?
Yeah. But remember she claimed him teleporting. I mean, her statements, some of them...
Here's the flash.
Yeah, claims that he teleports. So, yeah.
And that, a gentleman in his 50s, heavy smoker, heavy drinker, consumed drugs and alcohol for the majority of his life, that he is more physically fit than her, so he can run past her before she can react or do anything on the stairs.
Yeah.
Multiple different times. Like, come on, Amber. But anyway, let's get into the testimony of Plebby McPlebison over here. Sorry, Amber. I keep forgetting that it's not him that's meant to be testifying, but that's what he's doing.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, let us begin.
And you continued to be petrified of him, correct?
I was terrified of the monster.
Okay.
I was terrified of the part of Johnny that I could not control or predict and that was getting worse and worse.
Okay.
If you need a break, we can take a break, okay?
Where's these unwritten rules? He's touching her.
Yeah, remember she said that people can't touch her without her getting her trauma relieved and she's panicking. Yeah. He's been touching her quite often, I must say.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Did a search on this document that we have for friends, and it says on one of them, and dear friend, lol, she don't have friends. Oh yeah, I found a video of, it was like some reality TV show or something, and Whitney and Amber were on it.
Oh, God.
And Whitney's friends were laughing at the fact that Amber literally punched her in the face. And Whitney didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah. I remember it did write about it.
I know that it's somewhere here. I mean, I think we even read it before.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's skim that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Thank you, Bill.
okay. And you believed at the time you obtained this restraining order that the law, the court was ordering that Johnny Depp not have any contact with you, correct?
Now, be careful of communications with counsel. I don't want you to disclose any understandings that you receive from counsel. If it's separate and apart from that, then I'll allow it.
Could you repeat your question, please?
Yes. You believed when you were obtained this restraining order that under no circumstances could there be, or did you want there to be, any physical contact between you and Johnny Depp, correct?
It was my understanding, independent of counsel or any,
Right.
you know, it was my vague understanding that my contact with him would be limited. I was unclear as to what extent. There were a lot of things going on and a lot of other pressures. And I thought I would be more protected with regards to the law. I thought I would be safer in my own home and be able to change the locks legally.
To the best.
Wait, to his property? This is what I don't understand, because there's been so, like, so I mentioned this in the last video. I've thought about it, and I still don't fucking understand where she's thinking on this, because if we were to give her one iota of belief, right, you know, believe all women, that he did abuse her, that he threw her around like she was a fucking rag doll and all this shit, and she went through horrific abuse, right? Why would she want to go back to the place where she knows he can get access to? When I broke up with my ex, he wasn't physically abusive, but he was mentally, emotionally, and verbally. He was just a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Right? My name was on the lease. I did not want to go back there. I did not go back there.
Yeah, I missed
Like,
that
I
part.
packed up and I left.
Yeah.
It wasn't because he kicked me out. He didn't. He didn't want me to go. I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to be in any place where he had been. Like, the fact that we lived at my parents' for some time, that was, you know, I knew he wouldn't go there because my dad would probably kick the shit out of him. You know, calling a spade a spade. But I just don't, maybe someone who has been physically abused, you know, could put it in that perspective for me to understand, because I don't get it. I cannot understand. Why would you want to go back to a place where she herself has said that she didn't feel safe?
Yeah.
That she would tell his security to not let him in, and they would routinely let him in.
Yeah.
So changing the locks is going to do fucking nothing. His name was on the lease. He was just going to go, yeah, I need to gain access to my apartment, because she has to give a key to the staff for the building.
Yeah.
Because of the cleaning company as well that comes in.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that's meant to make you feel safe. I don't understand why you even why you would want to go back there. It sounds from the seams of it, Johnny is the one that actually is behaving more like a victim, because he leaves.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if he went back to ECB. He might have done, but I'm not sure if he did. He might still. I don't know.
Well.
it wouldn't surprise me if it was completely empty. In fact, I don't think he actually owns it anymore, because remember, Isaac Baruch was living there before Johnny and Amber were.
Mm-hmm.
When Isaac was on the stand for the 2020 defamation case,
Yeah.
Johnny had actually moved him to one of the Sweetser houses.
Yeah.
Because you have to remember, Amber didn't go to the Sweetser houses. She didn't. There was nothing of hers there. That was all Johnny's.
Yeah.
So
Hey, probably sold it off.
maybe because he did have financial issues.
Yeah.
And I mean, why would you want to go back to the place where, you know, you had been abused by your partner?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I don't understand with it. I'm really struggling.
It does not make sense, and I missed that part actually. She would.
That she went back.
Yeah.
Like, so. I've got it. Yeah, so when she was asked about, so this is from the 2022 defamation case, right? When she was asked why she asked for a domestic violence temporary restraining order, she states in response that she changed her, I shit you not, this was her response to the question about the DVTRO. That she changed her locks. She wanted to change the locks to get a good night's sleep. Security would always let Johnny in, no matter what Amber said or begged to them. She couldn't sleep. She'd wake up in panic / have panic attacks. She was losing weight, hair. She had shingles. She'd have panic attacks all the time and was falling apart. That she was scared and conflicted. Mentions a lot about sleep and nothing about why she asked for the DVTRO. Like, I'm not fucking surprised that you can't sleep because you're in his apartment.
Yeah.
You're in his property. Like, he could literally hire a company to just come in and kick her out. She can't do anything. I mean, legally, she has stated residency there.
Yeah.
But he could start the proceedings to kick her out. I wonder if her attorneys said to her, "You need to leave."
Yeah.
Like, this is why I genuinely think her divorce attorneys or whoever these schmoes are know that she's lying.
Yeah.
Because she would not have left. In fact, she wanted the ECB penthouses as a part of the divorce settlement. She wanted them, and she wanted 50,000 alimony every month.
And a car.
Yeah. And amongst other things.
Yeah.
Oh, she wanted the 50,000 as tax exempt, so she wanted him to pay the tax on it. Like, what? What?
But she said that she didn't want anything from Johnny.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's because she didn't get as much as she wanted.
Yeah.
I mean, let's not forget she threatened him that if he didn't give her the 50,000, not alimony, spousal support, and the ECB buildings, and the car, I think it's cars, like plural.
Yeah.
And amongst other fucking things, she was gonna basically ruin him.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the same. It was basically she sent him a blackmail letter.
Yeah.
So I don't Please, someone in the comments, please help me understand why someone who is claiming to be a victim of horrific physical abuse, or just physical abuse in general, so it doesn't have to be to the level that Amber is saying that it is, would want to go back to a property that they don't own. Their name is not on the lease. It's not their property. It's their abusive partner's property. Why would they go back? It's going to confuse me until Someone puts it in the comments.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
So that I could have some safety.
Okay. And to the best of your knowledge, when you went to court and obtained that restraining order on May 27th, where did you believe Johnny was that day?
I don't know.
To the best of your knowledge.
Calls for
I have no idea.
speculation.
Did you have any idea?
I don't remember knowing where he was.
Okay.
Which is a lie because he told her.
Yeah.
He was on tour, wasn't he?
Yeah. He was.
And she would have known that.
Yeah.
Because it's a planned fucking thing. It doesn't... Oh, God, she's such a bullshitter. Although I know why she's lying. Because if she says yes, it's going to be asked, where did she think he was? And then it's going to go down the line of questioning of, well, you got this because you knew he wasn't going to be there to argue and say the truth, which is you're an abusive piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's where she can't she can answer it, she just can't. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
She can, but she won't because she knows it will make her look bad.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she already looks bad, but whatever.
And after you obtained that restraining order on May 27th, did you even, to the best of your knowledge, again, did you have any awareness of whether Johnny Depp was even in Los Angeles?
I don't remember. I knew he was traveling around that time, but I don't know.
I don't. No, you do. You do. Also, her head looks massive. Does it not? Doesn't her head look huge?
Maybe.
She looks like a bobblehead.
Boing. Boing.
But it does. Her head looks massive.
You're making me watch things.
What? Notice her gigantic head.
Now I'm gonna think of it.
What? Bobblehead.
Boing.
Yeah, it's just this outfit, but with like a turd head.
Boing.
Just squatting over a bed.
I don't remember knowing where he was.
Do you know somebody named Christian Carino?
I do.
Okay. Is he your friend?
Yeah, he is my friend.
Is he also your commercial agent?
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Did you speak with Christian Carino on July 15th and ask him to get in touch with Johnny so you could go see him in San Francisco?
On July 15th?
Yes.
What is your question? Whether I contacted Christian? Or what's your question? Sorry.
Do you need me to repeat it?
What is your question, please?
Okay. Did you contact Christian Carino on July 15th and ask him to contact Johnny so you could go see him in San Francisco? That would be Johnny Depp in San Francisco.
I don't know who initiated the contact, and I don't know at what point in that communication with Christian. I don't know at what point that was. So if you're asking me if Christian and I text on July 15th, yes, we probably did. We were supposed to have some sort of discussion about mediation, and
Can't really talk about mediation.
Okay.
No, she's talking about what they spoke about, her and Johnny.
Yeah.
So she can speak about it.
Yeah.
This guy's a fucking pleb. Honest to God. But on the 2022 defamation case, Amber stated that when she and Johnny met, breaking her TRO, the second to last time she saw him, that there's an audio clip of Amber and Johnny. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot to put in the link for the deppvsheard.net. Oopsie. Sorry. Amber tried to give him a hug, even though she had publicly accused him of abuse. Johnny states in the audio that she would not see his eyes again. And obviously, he did not let her hug him.
No.
And she got quite upset with that, actually.
Yeah.
I remember it, she was like, I just wanted to give you a hug. I just wanted to give you a hug. And he went, after all of this? After everything you said?
Yeah, no.
Like, the fuck? And then there's another audio clip played. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing with San Francisco. That Amber doesn't know she wants a divorce. Johnny wants a divorce. Amber apologizes for haymaking him and for coming around the bed and started to punch him. Punching on him. On the stand, Amber denies that they were talking about her birthday. So, the night of her birthday, where she said that she was in bed, literally flip it round.
Yeah.
Where she claimed that she was in bed and Johnny came round and literally just socked her in the face and just then was throwing shit at her and threw something at her but missed her and a whole bunch of other crap. Like, flip it around. That's that. And I think she also took that was the one where she took pictures where there was like wine. No, wait. Yeah. Where there was wine down the back and there was some broken stuff next to a bedstand. Well, a nightstand, which doesn't look like it's the same bedroom as the one that is their main bedroom, which is the one where Amber said that he had his foot on the bed frame and then broke it somehow. Getting
teleporting again.
Solid wood, solid wood. It did not look, the floors weren't the same, the bed frame was just completely different. Make it make sense.
A teleporting Hulk. Yes.
Well, apparently she lived in a fucking alternate dimension where everything was shape-shifting and doing, the hokey pokey around the entire fucking floor.
Yeah. But like you mentioned earlier, that we watched a scene from one of her shows where she was playing as a stripper or no?
Oh yeah, Bunny Girl.
Yeah,
not Bunny Girl. Playboy. There's literally a scene in that, and I shit you not, it described how she described one of the instances with Johnny. It's exactly how this entire sequence went with Amber.
Yeah.
Like, exactly.
Yeah, and it's quite funny because it's
she added the shit lines of, oh, you think you're a tough girl, huh? I'm like, fuck, Jesus. You can tell that wasn't written by someone else. But literally, the physical, like, the entire sequence of, the physical altercation between Amber and this dude is exactly how she described one of the instances with Johnny.
Yeah.
Where he had her on the floor, he was choking her out, and then she was kicking at him, she was flailing at him.
Yeah.
Like, the only difference is that it wasn't, no one else came in to, quote unquote, save her as it did in the movie. She basically was able to teleport away.
Yeah.
Or in Amber's words, she doesn't remember. She doesn't know how she got across the room, but boop, she was there.
Yep.
So, yeah. If you want to see Amber act terribly, just let me know. I'm not going to link where I found the film, because I didn't pay for it, let's just put it that way. I would not give this bitch any money voluntarily.
No.
Yeah, I will put the minute mark of when it happens in the comments if it's asked for.
Yeah.
So you can just see for yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, she acts better in the film than she does in real life.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she was able to cry. Remember, she had a couple of tears running down her face.
Yeah.
However, those could have been, someone, putting ducks, like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
the, what they call pet things?
Yeah. Stuff.
Pipettes. I think they're called pipettes. Turkey basters, whatever.
Were you aware you had a temporary restraining order that you've gotten issued against Johnny Depp when you requested to see him?
Yes.
Okay. And were you petrified of Johnny Depp at the time you contacted Christian Carino to try to see him?
I was told that he was sober and in a sober state, and so it was my fears were mitigated against the idea that he had maybe had some time to get sober and clean, and that generally means his behavior is safer and better, and that I would not be alone and I would be protected.
So
No, but there was no one else in that meeting in San Francisco. Was there?
No, it was only security.
No, hang on. No. Christian Carano wasn't there, was he?
No. No.
You have to also remember, Christian Carano was also Johnny's agent at a time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand how she seems to think that she gained nothing, she didn't get anything from Johnny. She got a completely massive step up in career-wise, like completely different role from playing basically the sexy girl. Because let's face it, she's not that sexy. Amber Heard and sexy don't really go together. In my eyes, anyway. She got a much wider networking, much wider network to socialize with. She got better representation, most likely better payouts as well.
Yeah.
And she got near half a pharmacy for free.
Yep.
Good for her. And she got to beat the shit out of her partner who she claimed she loved.
Oh, don't forget.
That's a win-win-win for Amber.
Don't forget all the wine to drink.
The account.
Uh,
I can't believe how much wine this bitch drank. Like, she was drinking like a bottle or two a night.
yeah.
Like, how she doesn't... But that's probably why her blood doesn't look any different, because she's drinking all the red wine. It looks the fucking same.
Yeah.
Just 1 second. I have a privileged question.
Let the record reflect that
Yes, this
Mr.
was.
Harder is
Okay.
whispering in his client's ear.
Well, no, I had to ask her a question because
Well,
this
you
pertains to
were.
mediation, so I have to make a mediation privilege objection. So,
Well, you were whispering in her ear, so... Like, this guy's he looks like a smarmy piece of shit as well. Oh! We're only 5 minutes in, I'm getting angry. She looks dead behind me. She looks like an American version of Sophia the Robot. Like, regular white girl. Now, you won't get annoyed that I said regular white girl. I am white, and I am a woman. So, I feel like I can say it.
Yeah.
But, like, she literally looks like a robot here. Plus, her head is still massive.
Android.
I thought she was the Terminator.
Oh yeah.
Has she not got that OS update yet?
No.
That was for the 2022 case. This is just... She's Android at the moment.
Yeah. She's not even a T number.
Yeah.
So
Would you like to make that objection?
I just did. I'm objecting to this line of questioning because it's mediation privilege.
No, it wasn't.
Do you want to go off the record? and we
No,
can
I
talk
just
about
want to be
this?
clear so that I understand whether you're saying that Ms. Heard's communications with Christian Carino, you are claiming are privileged under the mediation privilege.
I want to slap him
With
with a
respect
fish.
to a meeting with, or potential meeting with Johnny Depp, it's mediation privilege.
No, it's not.
Well, you disagree, but
I'm
mean,
not
we-
saying anything, Mr. Hart.
I know we could go off the record and we could discuss because you guys were at the mediation and the mediator was saying certain things which I don't want to say on the record, but
Hang on. So if they were they there? Why is she asking Amber about it? She would know if she was there at the mediation meeting.
Yeah.
What? What is this man's logic? Hey, Steph, we're in a mediation meeting right now. Did you know? Apparently, any meeting or any talking conversation between two people can be considered a mediation. Like, what is this guy? What is he? Oh.
Like I
Am
said,
I
slapping the fish.
stupid? I feel like I'm really dumb. Because it's like, he's had far too much education for me to think that that's a stupid observation. That's a stupid thing to say. How is it mediation? If it's a mediation, okay, well then the audio clip shouldn't have gone into court in 2022, but it did, so it wasn't a mediation meeting.
Nope.
Oh! I feel like I'm getting angry.
Well, it is a pleb.
Yeah, he's the biggest pleb there ever plebbed. He's chairman of Plebtown. Population, him. And Amber.
You know what the funny thing is? It's also that Amber looks at him like he's a
A pleb.
pleb.
She's like, this guy's a fucking idiot. Got him wrapped around my little fucking tiny toe. Oh,
Yeah, that's the more. Yeah.
sorry. Like, she just, I don't. Like, I would consider my intelligence average at best, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand. There's a lot of things I don't understand. But this just seems so stupid. It
It
can't be a mediation. I thought mediation meeting, yes, had, the two people that were mediating things involved. But it was lawyers that were mediating for their clients on their behalf.
Yeah.
With the other lawyers of their client. Like, what?
Yeah.
Also, you can't hear Christian Carino, in the audio clip, so suck a lemon, pleb.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Harder, but I'm going to continue questioning
Okay.
Ms. Heard. Did you ask Christian Carino on July 15th to tell Johnny Depp that you loved him?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yes,
But
you
I
did.
love Johnny.
Yeah.
Did you text Christian Carino and ask him if he thought he could convince Johnny to speak with you on the night of July 19th?
I don't remember specifically because I don't have those text messages in front of me.
Where are
So I-
those text messages?
I don't know.
Have you kept them?
it assumes facts, not in evidence.
I just don't have them in front of me. I don't know. I don't remember. Do you remember every text message you send to everybody and when you send it?
Oh.
Well, when you sent it less than a month ago and it's about your impending divorce, yes, you would fucking remember.
Yeah.
What a coinkydink. She don't remember stuff that would make her look bad. What a coincidence. Oh my god, colour me shocked. Fucking Jesus.
I mean, if she would be divorced every second Wednesday, of course.
Well, she has 2 already. She had 2 before when she hit 30. That's impressive.
Yeah, but I mean, if she would divorce every week, then I could understand why she wouldn't understand.
Yeah, she's just a polygamist. If she was, I'd be questioning who these fucking people are.
Oh yeah.
How does she rub so many people in? What? Oh, good gracious.
Remember asking Christian Carino to tell Johnny you loved him in August, in any time during this month of 2016?
I don't have a specific memory of that, but I'm sure I did. No, it doesn't.
Within 2 weeks?
Doesn't. I don't have.
She almost fucked up there. She almost said it doesn't sound wrong. It doesn't sound out of the ordinary.
Mm-hmm.
Because this to me seems like something she'd do regularly, all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, she very much still does it even to this day. I mean, like for example with Eve Barlow, with her sister Whitney, she uses people to speak on her behalf. I said this last video, where she has these little fucking attack dogs that will go after people for her. She'll bitch about them. It's the same thing that Colleen Ballinger did.
Mm-hmm.
Colleen Ballinger's a whole entire different fucking kettle of fish. But she did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, Amber does it. She still does it.
Like I said before, Amber doesn't have any friends. She has pawns.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sacrificial pawns. Yeah.
And what's really sad is that the ones that she uses as pawns, they consider her a friend.
Yeah.
When she would have absolutely no qualms in dropping them
No.
if they cause any issues for her.
Yeah.
No qualms whatsoever. She had no issue with that.
They are scapegoats and
Yeah. I didn't say that. They did. Why are you looking at me? So,
Yeah.
well, everyone fucking knows that they're your mouthpiece. Like, what the fuck are you on about?
Nah.
Like, it's just... Oh, it's so irritating. And it does literally seem like that's what she would do. Because, I mean, she texted Jerry Judge to tell Johnny. She texted Christian Carano to tell Johnny something.
Yeah.
She would text Stephen Duders to tell Johnny. Christy to tell Johnny.
Yeah.
Whitney should get Whitney to tell Johnny stuff. Isaac, everybody in their life she would try and use to basically guilt Johnny and manipulate him into going back with her, and it worked for a number of years, for a good few years, far too many.
Yeah.
Because you have to remember, these people, they wouldn't have seen what Amber is like.
No.
She's not going to tell them, oh, I punched him in the face and I knocked him about. She's not going to tell them that.
No.
Because they'd tell her to go and do one.
Yeah.
Like, she'd probably just say, oh, we just had an argument. And he walked off.
Yeah.
So his friends are going to him saying, she's really sorry, not knowing what she's actually apologising for, what it actually involves, what they're actually doing, which is being complicit in her manipulation.
Yeah. And since he's a guy, he's not gonna tell what she did.
Yeah, exactly.
So
It's... I think we've already said this before. This is why I'm not surprised why there's so many young men. And I say young, they're around our age and younger and older. Like,
yeah.
It's decades now.
Yeah.
Where they're just going their own way. They're not interested in relationships. They don't they don't want a relationship. They don't want to get married. They don't want kids because of women like Amber.
Yeah.
And it's so disheartening.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we know someone, an old school friend of yours, who, in my personal opinion, I think he would make a great partner for someone.
Yeah, perfect dad. He's a
extremely caring. You said he's very good around kids.
Yeah, he's very good with kids.
Like, he's very good with his nieces and nephews.
Yeah.
And he just, because of women like Amber, and, just shit hitting the fan so quickly, he's just, he's signed off on it. He's just not doing it. He's signed a waiver and just gone, nah, thanks, I'm good.
Yeah.
And that's really sad.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, though, I really do think an older woman would probably suit him better.
Yeah. Probably.
He would get annoyed at someone who's younger.
Yeah.
Probably get bored with someone his own age.
Yeah.
And he would have a lot more interesting conversations with someone who's older.
Yeah, maybe.
You just said that like, who do I know? Anyway, sorry, I'm sidetracked again.
Don't guess.
Oh, okay. I don't have a specific memory of that.
Did you text Christian Carino on or around July 19th, 2016, and ask Christian if he thought you, Amber, would be able to physically see Johnny that night?
I'm going to object on the mediation privilege grounds, and we can talk about this at a break.
Are you going to answer my
We're
question?
just trying to mediate, and so I feel
Well,
like...
don't answer because it's,
Okay.
we'll have to talk at a break with counsel.
Did Christian Carino ever talk up to you about Johnny Depp saying he could not meet with you in July of August of 2016 because there was a restraining order in place?
Again, we're going to have to put a pin in that because of the mediation privilege.
It's
issue,
not
and we
me.
can discuss it at a break.
Just to be clear, Mr. Harder, were you present during any mediations in this case?
Yes, I was, and so were you, and so were several people in this room.
On what dates?
It's not my deposition, and I don't have my calendar in front of me. There was an
She's literally getting into, like, if you were at these meetings, then yes, they would be mediation. You weren't, so it's not. So shut the fuck up, stop testifying for Amber, and let her fucking answer the question. Gets me so angry. She sat there with a little tiny smile on the side of her face. Like, just right, it's just there.
Yeah.
She can't control it. She's controlled it a lot. She can't control it the whole way.
No.
Because she's happy. Obviously she's happy. Because then she doesn't have to answer any question that was asked around this time. Because she most likely does not know that there's an audio clip.
No.
I say audio clip, there's audio of their meeting. Of Johnny and Amber talking.
Yeah.
She doesn't know that it's there, I reckon. But she doesn't want to talk about it because she hasn't prepped her lies for it.
Nope.
That's what it seems like to me. She hasn't prepped herself mentally to remember the bullshit.
ongoing mediation process that went on for a long time, as you know, Blair.
Ms. Heard, were you present during any mediation sessions in this case?
Don't answer. Mediation privilege.
Are you going to answer my question?
You just
You
instruct
can-
her
you
not to answer.
You can say if you were at a mediation session or spoke to a mediator.
Yes.
On how many occasions?
I don't recall. Maybe 2. I can't. As to not guess, I have to say. I can't remember how many there were.
How
Did you
drunk
ever
is she?
attend a mediation session at these offices before?
It calls for a legal conclusion. It's vague as to what a mediation session is.
What? You? What?
A big fish. Slapping with a big fish.
No, that's insulting to the fish. If we started off with that, then it would make sense, but they didn't. How is it vague on what a mediation session is? What? What? This is physically hurting my brain. I can't. It's either his objection is like 12D chess, not even 12, just chess, and I'm here looking at the board wondering why there's two colours. It's either that or I can't dumb myself to that level of stupid to understand what the fuck this man is saying.
Yeah.
This is why I would never be a lawyer. Because if I had to deal... Sorry.
Those people that are there, but a lot of those people, they were there, so...
Yeah, this is why Blair's asking the questions. But, like, I really do think if I was part of this meeting, I'd just be like, are you stupid? What is wrong with you? Amber, get out of the room. I don't want you to slap me. Dude, you're a fucking idiot. We're still on the record. Good. It needs to be on the record. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
And off the record, you're a fucking moron. Back on the record. Idiot.
Idiot.
Yeah, just got my head Markiplier.
Yeah.
You idiot. I can't do it as good as him, clearly, but...
And I say, he has a good voice, I must say that.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty convinced that Markiplier does the wow, like the scary Monty sounds in Ruin.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because they sound exactly like him.
Yeah.
Like, well, I say sound exactly like him. They've been given, like, audio cover. But he's made sounds very much like that.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
How about mediation, the word we used before when she said she had?
Well, I mean, here's the thing, Blair. There was a mediator, I think, at this office, or was it Patty's office? I can't remember.
Was there one in San Francisco?
And there was a mediator. And there were several sessions, and there was a mediator at my office, and you were there, Blair. So there were... Let's talk off the record about this, because I don't want to divulge anything that's mediation privilege.
Ms. Depp, did you ever attend a mediation with Johnny Depp in this case and other lawyers? Okay. Who were the lawyers there when you attended this mediation session?
I don't know.
Talk about
I
Amber.
don't know all the lawyers. I don't even know. I don't know most of the people in this room.
What the Ugh! She's trying to shrink.
Yeah.
Get this, because the more she's clocked it, she's already knows what he's like. The more she shrinks, the more protective he gets.
Yeah.
So the more he'll interject, so he'll stop her from having to answer these questions.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's so obvious, and it's just sometimes I wish, and women do it too, right? Obviously not with the same apparatus, but we do it as well. But in this case, I wish you'd think less with his penis and more with his fucking brain.
Yeah.
Because that's what he's doing. She's not gonna go for you. She doesn't give a shit for you. Stop doing it.
Oh, suddenly she doesn't know the lawyers. That's the only that has had.
You're not listening to the audio. You're
No.
lucky, but she's literally, her voice is getting softer and quieter, and like it's just it's annoying because she doesn't talk like that.
Nope. She's faking.
Johnny likes her feisty. Go get him. She's a go-getter. Fucking Jesus.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear
I
you.
don't know half the people in this room.
And did you ever attend a mediation with someone named Christian Carino at the mediation?
I know that with regards to my understanding of mediation and what mediation is, Christian Carino was present and involved in trying to mediate between us.
At any point did you ask to see Johnny Depp and strike that. At any point in time, Ms. Heard, did you ask Christian Carino to set up a meeting between you and Mr. Depp? And did Mr. Carino tell you that was not possible because papers had to be in place?
Mediation privilege, and I'm going to instruct you not to answer, and we can talk about this at a break.
Okay.
On Thursday, July 21, 2016, were you in Los Angeles?
I don't know.
Do you have any ability to figure that out? Do you have a calendar or anything?
No, not with me. I don't have my phone on me. What could you remind me of what that date was so I can know?
It was July 21, 2016, a Thursday.
I have no idea where I was on that date. Okay. Can you give me some sort of background? Maybe I can answer the question better.
Well, you asked for the date. She gave it to you.
Yeah.
Amber's doing these little tiny power plays as if it matters. Like, when this entire fucking thing is over, Blair's gonna go about her life and she's not gonna give a shit about you. Like, what? I don't... Like, Blair's gonna ask the questions that she wants to ask.
Yeah.
Like, let's just keep moving the goalposts so it just seems like an unending fucking quest chain. Like, I feel like I'm playing fucking World of Warcraft with this shit. Go talk to this NPC 3 maps over and go past level 40 as a level 20. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, do you remember Ashenville with the war song reports?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hate those.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Barons. It's burned into my brain. I walked as like, I think that's like a level 11 or 12 Tauren. So I'm coming from Morgor, going into Barons. And I got the flight path that was in Barons. And I remembered, I could just go to Orgrimmar and get a flight path there, because I knew that there was one, because I had friends that played World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
And they said, go to Barons, get the flight path. And I was like, okay, I'll go there. I went to Orgrimmar, walked all the way there on my little 2 hoofed feet. Took ages. And then, when I got into Orgrimmar, because I'd never been there before, I forgot to get the flight path.
Oh.
Because I was too busy looking at everything else. So then I teleported, and it was only when I teleported back, I was like, oh, God, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Ouch.
So I had to make that fucking walk again.
Yay.
It's burned into my brain. Because I was so annoyed at myself. And that feels like just whatever Amber's trying to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't want to remember this, but I'm...
Because I
No,
really...
I was
really don't
asking you where you were.
Asked and answered.
I feel like I answered that.
Okay. In July, anytime in the month of July 2016, did you board a plane and fly to San Francisco, California?
At any time in July?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. And did you do that to see Johnny Depp?
Mediation privilege, and I instruct you not to answer, and we can deal with this at a break. Don't answer.
Are you answering my question, Ms. Heard?
I am taking his advice.
Ms. Heard, in July of 2016, were you aware that your husband, Johnny Depp, was on tour with his band, The Vampires?
I don't think that's the name of the band.
Are you asking me, did I know if Johnny Depp went on tour with the Hollywood Vampires?
Yes.
Yes, I do know that he went on tour with the Hollywood Vampires.
In July of 2016, did you believe he was on tour at that time during that month?
I believe so. I believe I knew that he was on tour more or less around the time of July with his band, the Hollywood Vampires.
And at some point, did you believe that Johnny Depp, while performing on his tour, was going to be in San Francisco?
Christian told me that he was going to be there, I believe.
And is it true that you got on an airplane and flew to San Francisco intending to see Johnny Depp?
Don't answer. Mediation privilege. We can take this up at a break.
Isn't it true, Ms. Heard, that you flew to San Francisco on July 21 to attempt to see Johnny Depp?
Again, mediation privilege. I instruct you not to answer, and counsel can discuss this at a break.
Did you fly to San Francisco on July 21?
I don't remember what date I flew there.
Did you fly to San Francisco in the month of July?
Yes.
Okay.
Just doing the softer talking crap again.
Did Christian Carino, on or around July 21, tell you that Johnny's lawyers had said that you could not meet with Johnny until you dissolved the TRO?
I don't know if he told me that. I don't remember everything he said to me.
Did he ever tell you anything like that?
I don't recall.
Shocking.
After getting off the plane in San Francisco, did you go to a house arranged for by Christian Carino?
I'm going to instruct mediation privilege. We can take this up at a break.
On July 21 or July 22, 2016, did you go to the hotel that you were informed Johnny Depp was staying at in San Francisco, the Omni Hotel?
Instruct you not to answer because of mediation privilege, and counsel can discuss this at a break.
On July 21 or July 22, did you go to the Omni Hotel?
Mediation privilege, instruct you not to answer.
Jesus.
Counsel can take this up at a break.
Ms. Heard, I see you shaking your head back and forth. Was that no?
Don't shake your head, please. And
I didn't mean to move my head.
Okay, so you were
Sorry.
not answering in the negative that you did not go to the
I
Omni
Wait.
Hotel.
cannot answer.
She wasn't answering.
she's not answering because of privilege, because I've instructed her.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that she doesn't have
Do you
to
have
take
a
your
cell
fucking
phone?
advice,
Did you have a
piece of
cell
crap.
phone that you were using on August 9th, 2016?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a cell phone, yeah.
Okay. What was the cell number you utilized to make calls on August 9, 2016?
I don't know.
Do you recognize a cell number?
Oh,
Muted for privacy.
Yes, I think so, yes.
And who does that number belong to?
That's a number that belongs to me.
Okay. Did you use your cell phone for
oh.
to call Johnny Depp 3 different times on August 9, 2016?
I'm going to object mediation privilege, and we can all discuss this at a break.
Yeah.
Are you answering my question? Ms.
No, I'm taking his advice.
The next day, August 10, 2016, did you call Johnny Depp using that same cell phone twice?
Again, mediation privilege.
How
and
is
we
it-
instruct you, and the counsel can take it up at
Guys,
a break.
I want to punch him in the face.
Ms. Heard, on August 11th, did you have 4 different telephone conversations where you called Johnny Depp?
Mediation privilege, I'm going to instruct you, and we can take it up at a break.
Did you speak with Johnny Depp on August 11th by telephone at
Ooh, my birthday.
5:52 p.m.?
Mediation privilege, I'm going to instruct you, and we can take it up at a break with counsel.
My birthday mediated
Between 5:52 and 6:07 on August 11, 2004, did you participate in a 15-minute phone call
2004.
between you and Johnny Depp?
I'm going to instruct you on mediation privilege, and counsel can take it up at a break.
After 6:07
It's on
on
my
August
gene.
11, 2016, did you repeatedly make efforts to call Johnny Depp?
Again, I'm going to instruct you on mediation privilege, and we can take this up at a
It's
break.
on my gene.
Did you place a call to Johnny Depp first at 3:51 on August 11th?
Same instruction, same objection. We can take it up at a break.
Did you next place a call intending to call Johnny Depp at 8:54?
Same instruction, same objection. We can take it up at a break.
Did you-
You don't have to get louder either. We can.
Did you
You'd be getting louder and louder progressively. You don't have to.
Did you next make a third call at 10:03 that night to Johnny Depp?
Mediation privilege, same instruction. We can discuss it at a break.
After the 10:03 phone call, did you next try to call Johnny Depp at 10:10?
Same objection and instruction.
After the 10:10 phone call on August 11, 2016, did you then place a fifth phone call at 10:37 to Johnny Depp?
Same objection, same instruction.
On August 11, 2016,
Oh, good lord.
Ms. Heard,
It's a repeating
did
my
you,
gene.
in any form of communication, ask Johnny to call you?
Same instruction, same objection.
Why is she even there?
Who the fuck knows?
She should be asking the lawyer.
Yeah. Well, I
Ms.
mean,
Heard,
he
I'm
seems to know
showing
more
you
than
a
she does.
picture that
Oh,
will
yeah.
be more.
Hang on.
On August 11, 2016, Ms. Heard, did you, in any form of communication, ask Johnny to call you?
Same instruction, same objection.
Yeah, did you realize at one point she said 2004?
Yeah.
Now, it's annoying that he's doing this constantly, but do you know why she's asking all these questions?
Alright.
To basically point out the ridiculousness of his objections.
Yeah.
Because there's no way she would have been speaking to him on 2004.
Yeah.
There's no way. They didn't even meet then. They didn't even... Well, she most likely knew of him. He didn't even know that she existed. So, like, this... All she's doing is pointing out the idiocy that is this man.
Yeah.
And I mean, good. I'm glad that Blair did that.
Yeah.
Because it's on record. It's in court transcripts of him being a pleb.
Yeah.
Be marked respondents I. Do you recognize that picture?
Yes.
Okay. And showing you a second picture that'll be marked as respondents J. Do you recognize that picture?
Yes. It's the same picture. Or, well, same thing.
Am I correct that respondents J is a close-up shot or a closer shot of the same photograph of respondents I?
It calls for speculation.
If you know.
You're asking me if it's, what's the question exactly?
The same
If it's the
photograph,
same-
one's from a closer
Yeah, it looks
perspective.
it looks like that to me.
Have you ever seen that photograph before?
Johnny told me about it and then sent it to me about May, when we started speaking again in May. about a month. We didn't speak for almost a month, and that's when he sent me that picture.
And how did he send you that copy?
Text message, I believe.
Okay. Drawing your attention to respondent's eye. In here.
This one.
Are you looking at that picture?
Yes.
Okay. Do you see a bed in that picture?
Yes.
Do you recognize that bed?
Yes.
Whose bed is that?
That is the bed that Johnny and I sleep in.
Okay, and is that a bed you and Johnny sleep in at Penthouse 3 at the Broadway residence?
Bless you.
Only when he stays there.
Okay. You say you saw that picture for the first time as of
In May.
Sometime in May?
I remember when he sent that picture to me because I was on the way to the airport, and I hadn't spoken to him in several weeks, almost a month.
Okay. When did you have a specific memory of that?
Yes.
Okay. When was that in May?
It was the day I was leaving for Italy. I don't know that date off the top of my head, but I remember it was significant to me because Johnny and I had not been speaking for about a month prior.
Okay. When you say you had not been speaking to Johnny for a month prior, does that mean he had not slept in the same bed with you for a month?
Yeah, we had not seen each other in several weeks, almost a month.
Okay. When was the last time prior to when you were sent this photograph that you had seen Johnny Depp?
The last time I saw him was April 21st into the morning of April 22nd.
Okay. On the morning of April 22nd, when you last saw him, did you see him leave Penthouse 3?
I did not see him leave. I saw him right before he left, and then he left me a note. He stormed downstairs, and I heard the door slam, and I started to walk downstairs, and then I heard it open again. I went back upstairs, thinking he was coming back in, and then it slammed again, and then I went downstairs an hour or two later, because it sounded as though he had indeed left, and I saw a note saying, happy fucking birthday.
And what time was that you confirmed that he'd left?
Very early morning hours of April 22nd.
Right, because we have this written down exactly how she said it in the 2022 case, and let's see how it changed.
House 3?
I did not see him leave. I saw him right before he left, and then he left me a note. He stormed downstairs, and
so she's completely ignored the fact that she said on the 2022 case, defamation case, that so this is how, whether or not they get into it later, but she's ignored the fact that he threw stuff at her, that they started having an argument, he was throwing things at her, that the argument and fight continued into the saloon slash foyer area, salon, whatever. He picked up her phone, threw it out of the window. She said, "Oh no, you don't." Grabbed his phone and threw it out of the window as well. She said that she wanted to stay somewhere else. She left the room and went into the office and was still screaming. They were still screaming at each other. She walked around his side of the desk. He then had her by the hair and pulls her down. She hits the side of the desk. Things fly off the side of the desk that she hit with her body. Remembers that she tried to fight him off her. At some point, they're back in the main bedroom, teleporting. Genius. They had another shoving match. He chest bumped her. Yes, because that's what you do.
Oh, yeah.
You grab someone by the hair, and then you just slow it down to a nice tempo of chest bump.
Yep.
She got up, he held her down by the shoulders on the side of the bed, held her, wrestled her down. She got up once or twice. He finally got her on the bed. He grabbed her pubic bone area, pushed her down into, and he pulled into it. What the fuck is she saying here? I've literally wrote it word for word. I shit you not. And was saying to her, well, if you change her to me and I, there. So he was saying to her, oh, you think you're such a fucking tough guy? You think you're so tough now? Look at who's so tough. All that crap. Let's get to the point where he leaves. He said that this is what she, he said that that's what she fucking deserved. She'd wake up alone. Nobody would ever love her because of all this. Pointing at her face and body will go away and nobody would ever love her. When her tits sag and she'd better get used to waking up alone. It was all her fault and he left.
Yeah.
He came back into the apartment. She peeked around to look down at the lower level. He saw her, screamed happy fucking birthday. She came down to saw that he had left her a note. The next day, she woke up to Rocky crawling into bed with her. So that's what she said when he left. That she didn't go down because she thought he left. Like she heard him leave. She peeked down at the lower level. He saw her, screamed happy fucking birthday. That's a nice little inconsistency we got there. Good job, Amber. Can't tell the truth. Despite your face. I mean, it's video. How could she not?
He's...
Oh, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Sorry. I'm gonna just...
making note.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna write it all down because that took too long last time. So I'm just gonna write the timestamp in the video and then write it from there.
And I heard the door slam, and I started to walk downstairs, and then I heard it open again. I went back upstairs, thinking he was coming back in, and then it slammed again. And then I went downstairs an hour or two later, because it sounded as though he had indeed left, and I saw a note saying, happy fucking birthday.
And what?
Oh, seems a little bit different. Just a little.
Yeah.
Not much. Not much.
Just a tad different.
Just a smidge. Just a smidge.
What time was that you confirmed that he'd left?
Very early morning hours of April 22nd, my 30th birthday.
When you say early morning hours, would that be before or after, say, 4 o'clock in the morning?
I don't know.
Would it be before or after, say, 6 o'clock in the morning?
I can't recall.
Okay. After you believed he had left, did you go to sleep in that bed at some point?
Yes.
Okay. And was anyone else sleeping with you in that bed when
No.
you went to sleep?
No human was sleeping with me.
No human was sleeping with you.
Nah.
Okay. And
The dogs sleep with me.
okay, so no other human was sleeping with you in that bed. Prior to getting out of that bed, was any other person in that bed with you?
Yes.
Who is that person?
Raquel Pennington,
When did she enter your bed?
when she woke me up.
And what time was that?
I don't recall.
Okay. At the time she woke you up, is it true to say that you hadn't left that bed?
I might have left the bed.
Where did you go?
I don't remember if I got up to use the restroom and or brush my teeth, but I don't know.
Okay. Is it
That's interesting. Because Amber knows that she's lying.
Mm.
So she's unsure. At that, her response to that, saying she might have left the bed, as her being unsure on whether or not she stated previously that she had left the bed before Rocky got in it.
Yeah.
Because she can't remember her own lie. So this is what she said in the 2022 defamation case. There's not much change, but it is slightly different. And I wrote this exactly how it was, and this is why I broke out in hives, because having to listen to Amber do double speak and then add a bunch of flowery language was really fucking stressful. Because I just wanted to write blah 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 blah, talk shit, complain, Johnny Badman. That's all I wanted to write for the entire thing. That's all I wanted to write, because I didn't give a shit about Amber's opinion.
I see her open her mouth, and all I can hear is wah, wah, wah.
So, yeah, she said that the next day she woke up to Rocky crawling into her bed and hugging her.
Yeah.
She said on the stand in the 2022 defamation case, she wondered how Rocky got in because there was lots of glass. She puts her arm around her and shows her a birthday video of people she knew wishing her a happy birthday. And, can't bother to get into that. But, let's go over there.
In that bed. Prior to getting out of that bed, was any other person in that bed with you?
Yes.
Who is that person?
Raquel Pennington,
When did she enter your bed?
when she woke me up.
And what time was that?
I don't recall.
Okay.
It's a small detail, but her memory in 2016 of that night should be, and would be, significantly better than 6 years later.
Yeah.
So why in 2022? In fact, I'm gonna put that down as a discrepancy, because it just doesn't. It's such a minutia detail that it just does not. It doesn't make. It's just not logical, Captain. Like the detail of her waking up, she didn't. So the thing that's, for me, the reason why I'm writing it down as a confliction in her statements between different instances is the fact that she hasn't said in this 2016 testimony that she woke up to Rocky crawling into her bed and hugging her.
Yeah.
She's claiming that she woke up to Rocky waking her up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, Tim, it is such a small detail, but this is what I find so just frustrating about Amber in general. And I said this when we were watching her do her when she was on the stand in the 2022 case. That her lies have got so big because she's not being believed.
Yeah.
And that's just one of them. Because she could have just said the exact same thing. I woke up to Rocky being in bed. But she couldn't. She couldn't do that. She had to exacerbate it. She had to make it more dramatic. And just more like, she's such a brave person for crawling into bed even though there was so much glass. Oh my god, Rocky's like the Terminator too. She can... Well, she's not a Terminator. She can fly like Superman.
At the time she woke you up, is it true to say that you hadn't left that bed?
I might have left the bed.
Where did you go?
I don't remember if I got up to use the restroom and or brush my teeth, but I don't know.
Okay. Is it true to say that if you had left your bed during that time, it would...
I might have left.
Is it true to say that you hadn't left that bed?
I might have left the bed.
Where did you go?
I don't remember if I got up to use the restroom and or brush my teeth, but I don't know.
Okay. Is it true to say that if you had left your bed during that time, it would have been a brief leaving of the bed and you returned to the bed?
Yes.
Okay. And you do or don't remember when Raquel Pennington got into bed with you?
It was in the morning.
Okay. And how long were you and Raquel in the bed together?
Not very long, just long enough for her to wake me up and show me a birthday video she had made for me.
Okay. Were you still in your sleep clothes in bed when that occurred?
Yes.
Okay. Showing you what has been marked as J, respondents J. When you woke up that morning, was feces, well, tell me what you think that picture shows. Does that,
It looks like dog poop.
okay, is that feces?
Sorry.
Looks like dog feces.
Excrement, correct?
Asked and answered twice now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
What
I've
makes you,
answered the question.
what makes you believe that feces is dog feces?
Because there's no other plausible explanation, and because Boo, my dog, or Johnny and I's dog, uses the bathroom quite frequently in the bed and has done so on Johnny's person.
She's not even closing her eyes.
No.
She has rehearsed this answer so many fucking times.
Oh, yeah.
So many times. Because why would you automatically go to dog poo? You shat in the bed, love. You shat
yeah.
all in the bed with your whiny ass. Like, just fucking admit it. You shat the bed. Literally.
Yeah.
Both relationship-wise and his bed.
Yeah.
Like, just say it. I shat in the bed. Why? Well, I was angry. She did an angry poop. That's what she did.
Yeah.
She was a toddler that wasn't getting her way and did an angry shit on his side of the bed.
Yeah.
Of course she wasn't going to shit on her side. She didn't want to lay in her own shit.
I mean, the poo was clearly wine poo, and also that, yeah. How
She
many?
shat the bed.
Yeah. How many dogs drinks wine and also that size?
I've seen the unblurred picture. That is a wine shit.
Yeah.
That's why she's trying to say that Boo has bowel problems. He most likely might do. He most likely does. Even if he does, that shit is like a third of his entire fucking body weight.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like it's the same, like over half his length.
Yeah.
What? This woman. Audacity. I can't even.
More than once. In fact, my mom sent me a text message just yesterday saying that Boo used the bathroom in bed with her and so sorry about the sheets. What does she need to do? And that was yesterday.
Oh, where's those pictures? Where's that video? Where are those text messages?
Yeah.
Because I'll go backing up your claim. Where's that? Where is it? I mean, you can smoke as much as you want, but your mum's an alcoholic junkie. So she's going to say anything because you're the one giving her money to feed her habits. So,
Yeah.
I mean, she goes on repeatedly about Johnny being the one in power, that, you know, he has a bunch of yes people around him, that everyone's on his payroll, so they'll do it exactly as he says. The only one that has anybody that's doing that is Amber.
Yeah.
If you were informed, Miss Heard, that feces you are looking at in Respondent's Exhibit is in fact human feces, would you know where that feces had come from?
Absolutely not.
Okay. And when you woke up that morning on April 22nd, was that feces in your bed?
I have no idea.
Why did you
Boo
poop in the
sleeps
bed?
underneath the covers, and she's a small dog.
Yeah, so the shit would be underneath it. So the shit would be underneath the covers, meaning that the bed would have been made.
Yeah.
So there'd be poop on the actual duvet on the duvet.
Yeah.
It's not It's just on the bottom part where the mattress is, the fitted sheet. It's just on that. She shat the bed. I mean, I've got here, talks about for the 2022 defamation case, talks about the teacup Yorkie having butt issues for few too fucking long, not writing it all. Stace says she never saw any bathroom messes left in the bed from the dogs before her and Rocky left. That the housekeepers came into the apartments every day, claims that she never pooped in the bed. Absolutely not. What grown woman would do that? doesn't think it would be funny, wasn't in the pranking mood because she had been attacked by her violent husband. It's disgusting. So, hang on. What's this duper's delight here, you smarmy bitch? Hang on, where is it?
Mom sent me a text message just...
Oh, it's not funny, is it?
No.
It's not funny. I thought it wasn't funny. 6 years later, not funny. A few months later, fucking hilarious. Oh my god. You know, the reverse normally happens. I don't know if you know. I don't know if she knows this. I know that you know this because you're a fucking human. But I don't think she knows this. The reverse normally happens. You normally find it funny later if your dog shat the bed, not a couple months.
Like the woman on the catwalk yelled, "Hey Amber, why did you poop in the bed?"
Not just on the catwalk, it's outside courtroom in the UK. You pooped the bed! Why'd you shit in his
She
bed?
sleeps underneath the covers, and she's a small dog.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Because she didn't say that in the 2022 case. The 2022 defamation. So far, there's been 4. God, she's really shitting herself here. She really shat the bed on that one.
Oh yeah.
And she uses the bathroom in the bed quite frequently. So if it was in the bed, I didn't notice. And I know I didn't notice because there was another person that came into the bed, as I mentioned, Raquel Pennington, who talked to me and even showed me a video that morning. It's my 30th birthday.
Wait.
Hang on, she's trying so hard. Like, just, I have to meet. But just, like, look at her face. She's trying so hard to not laugh.
Yeah.
Like, she's trying to control her face.
Yeah.
And it's just, she's trying so hard to not laugh. Like,
Bed, as I mentioned, Raquel Pennington.
hang on. So she claiming that Rocky going to the bed when there's dog shit, then they didn't smell it.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Hang on. What? Huh? How did you not notice?
Even showed me a video that morning. It's my 30th birthday, and neither of us noticed it. Then we got out of bed to pack.
Dog poo smells more
we're leaving
than
for the
human
weekend.
poo, actually. So
What?
The dog poo smells even more than the human poo.
Yep.
So
They have unique smells, but they're both pungent.
For my little birthday weekend. And we left the dogs in the bed.
Hang on, did you? Did you? I thought they grabbed the dogs. Yeah, got the dogs and left for Coachella.
Yeah. They took the dogs.
So hang on. So this is the next day. She woke. Thing that I mentioned earlier. She woke up to Rocky crawling into her bed and hugging her. She wondered how Rocky got in because there was lots of glass. She put her arms around her and showed her a birthday video of people that she knew wishing her a happy birthday. And Amber asked, "Why wasn't Johnny in it?" Rocky said that she had been asking Johnny for months and he didn't respond. Eventually, they got out of bed, grabbed a few things, got the dogs and left for Coachella. Amber drove to Coachella. That was it. She fucking lied. You didn't leave the dogs in the bed, you lying whore.
You bed pooper.
God. No wonder she shat the bed. She has verbal diarrhea. It's just coming out both ends. Just fountain. Jesus.
You try to leave the dogs in the bed in the morning because as soon as you set them down, Boo is even more encouraged to use the bathroom, and I wasn't ready to go downstairs, so I left them in the bed where I grabbed a few things to pack, so it could have happened after I got out of bed.
When you say it could have happened, what do you mean?
Boo could have used the bathroom.
No, she's trying so hard to not fucking laugh.
Could have happened. What do you mean?
Boo could have used the bathroom.
She can't even contain herself.
No.
She can't even contain it. Oh my God, woman. Just say you shat the bed. Just say it.
Yeah.
And then you can laugh saying I was angry and I was pissed off at him. So I did it as like a ha-ha funny moment.
Yeah.
It's very clear she saw it as a joke, like Sterling Jenkins said.
Yeah.
Miss Heard, I just want to be very clear. Between the time you were sleeping with Miss Raquel Pennington in your bed,
I never slept with Raquel Pennington
I'm sorry,
in my bed.
I misspoke. Between the time.
You need to listen to how she answers that. That's suspicious to me.
Time you were sleeping with Miss Raquel Pennington in your bed.
I never slept with Raquel Pennington
I'm sorry,
in my bed.
between.
Rocky and Amber fucked. That's what that is.
Oh yeah, they did.
Well, maybe. No, they did. It's just the way that. No, wait, no. Rocky's the only one she didn't sleep with. It'll be interesting as to how she answers with James Franco, and if I remember. Well, if we remember. Because if she doesn't act the same way,
Yeah.
it means we know that she fucked James Franco.
Yeah. Yeah.
We know that she fucked Elon Musk. If she doesn't answer it the same way, then we know that she's essentially, well, if she answers it the same way, it means that she has slept with Rocky. If she doesn't answer it the same way, then we know that she didn't, that Rocky was the only one that she didn't sleep with.
Yeah.
Because it's so weird. Like, why would you react with such confidence in that? Like, what? That's weird.
It's a bit of yeah.
I said this when we were watching the Defamation Case. Sorry, I hiccuped. Amber is so sexually charged. Like, she's got hyper sexual arousal. It's weird.
Yeah.
Constant, like, making up multiple different instances of sexual assault.
Yeah.
This weird interpretation. Like, ugh.
I misspoke. Between the time you were sleeping in your bed and the time you left your bed for the day, was any person other than you and Raquel Pennington in that bed?
No.
Was any other person?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. How long were you in your penthouse 3 before you left for your trip?
From when?
From the time you woke up until the time you left?
How long did it take us to get ready?
Well, what time did you leave the penthouse that day?
I don't. That night you said?
That day.
I feel like it was in midday. I don't know. I can't. If you don't want me to guess, then I'd have to say I don't know. I don't know the exact time.
Would it be fair to say around the afternoon, early afternoon?
That'd be fair.
Okay. And between the time you were sleeping in your bed and the time you left, did you ever leave your apartment?
Clarify? Sorry.
Between the time you left for your trip and the time you were sleeping and woke up in your bed, did you leave Penthouse 3? Or were you there the whole morning?
I went to the other penthouses to gather clothes and my paints and stuff.
Why do you're going to Coachella? Why are you painting? I don't think of Coachella and go, yes, inspiration.
No.
What? It's interesting how she didn't mention that.
Yeah.
Also, with dogs with questionable bowels, why would you be leaving them in the bed for so long?
Also a good question.
So yes, I did leave Penthouse 3 specifically.
To your awareness, to your knowledge, was any other person accessing your bedroom between the time you woke up on April 22nd and the time you left for your trip?
Other than Raquel?
Yes. And you?
I can't remember if the housekeepers came while I was there or after. I think the housekeepers came after we had already left.
She knows the housekeepers came after she left because they're the ones that told the property manager
Yeah.
about the shit in the bed and the fact that they clearly, I reckon they were like, she's gone too far this time.
Yeah.
We're not dealing with this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not sure.
Okay. Is it fair to say that your testimony here is that other than you and Rocky, and possibly, you're not sure, the housekeepers, no other person came into your bedroom?
I cannot remember. I cannot
Vegas
tell
the
you.
time.
I also can't tell you who was in the apartments because the apartments connect. And at the time, Lily Rose and her boyfriend were living next door in Penthouse 4, and they connect.
Hang on. Wait, what? So, Amber had a birthday party
Yeah.
the night before, didn't invite Lily Rose or her boyfriend because they weren't mentioned. It was Amber's friends. Hang on, am I she's told so many fucking porkies. Yeah, she doesn't mention that Lily Rose was there or that her boyfriend was there. That's
Interesting.
Also, do you not think that if maybe Lily Rose heard her father
Yeah.
exploding, she wouldn't come in to find out?
Yeah.
And it sounds much more like why he was pissed off at Amber for clocking him in the face
Yeah.
and screaming at him as to why he would leave if she was even there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But wasn't Whitney there in Penthouse 4?
Whitney was before.
What? I'm so
Wait.
Penthouse? No, Whitney was there on and off. Rocky and Josh were in Penthouse 2.
Yeah.
Amber and Johnny had 3 and 5.
Yeah.
Isaac was in Penthouse 1, and Penthouse 4 was Whitney's.
Yeah.
But Whitney was there sort of on and off. She wasn't there continuously. But it was Whitney's penthouse.
So, wait, did Lily Rose live with Whitney?
This is what I don't understand. Like, surely Whitney would have, like... So, this is why I'm really confused. And what's making me really confused is because there was nothing in those apartments. Nothing. It was empty. And the stuff was only brought in after someone was moved in.
Yeah.
So, unless Johnny had fitted out Penthouse 4 for his daughter and her boyfriend, which I don't think happened because Lily Rose was at the Sweetser houses.
Yeah.
She wasn't at ECB. At this point, Lily Rose didn't want anything to do with Amber.
No.
So why would she be next door where she could hear her father being physically and verbally accosted every fucking night? What the fuck is this crap?
Bull. I call bull.
This is... My God, my lord. So is she going to try and blame Lily Rose for the shit in the bed?
Apparently.
I'm going to leave it on that. Hopefully. I want to leave it on that for a little bit because hopefully... Because I want that as the thumbnail. But I am going to write that down because that... It's the fact that she didn't mention it at all.
Yeah.
That is extremely suspicious to me. And it's also the fact that it's conflicting. Like, Whitney would not have the same decor likes, they wouldn't... Whitney and Lily Rose would not have the same decor.
No.
And I don't see Johnny being the type of person that would just put fucking IKEA flat pack showroom shit into an entire penthouse. No. Like, he's got, like, expensive shit. Like, expensive couches and crap that they sit on. It's not just for show.
No.
So, it just does not seem... right. It doesn't sound right at all. It's the fact also, what really gets me is that she couldn't even hide her she couldn't hide her humour at the fact that she thinks she's funny. She's one of these women that thinks she's funny when actually she's not.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't find myself funny, but I do have funny moments. But there's women that say that they're funny, and they're the type of woman that will go on to, like, a stand, like, an open mic night.
Yeah.
And completely tank. And they go, well, my friends think I'm funny.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. Sure.
Well, that was at least interesting. Lily Rose living next door.
And possibly leaving the turd in the bed.
Yeah.
There's no way Lily Rose was in Penthouse 4. No way. She was in Sweetser. There's audio recordings of Johnny being outside Sweetser going to see Lily Rose. Because the reason why Lily Rose was in Sweetser and not ECB is because she didn't... One, he owned Sweetser before ECB. And two, by the time it would even be a possibility of Lily Rose going to ECB, she didn't like Amber. She didn't like her dad being in a relationship with Amber. She didn't like how toxic Amber was. She wrote Amber a letter explaining all of this and so much more, I would assume.
Yeah.
That basically she just was like, nah fam, I'm good. She would not be in that ECB building. She would not sleep there.
No.
But so far, in just half an hour, 6 different discrepancies, and most of them around the fucking turd.
Yeah.
This face, though. God, she's ugly.
Yeah.
But, yeah. We're gonna go now. We're gonna... not tomorrow. So we're going to be uploading videos every other day now, not every day, as you may notice. So, on Sunday's video, it'll be part 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, what did you think of this so far? Of this segment?
No.
Angry seagull
Yeah,
noises.
angry seagull noises would be perfect answer. And I still want to slap that dude with a fish.
I think what really pissed me off with this is that she tried playing like the weak injured deer
Yeah.
type shit. So she was shrinking into her chair, she was making herself seem small as possible, softening her voice and making it quieter and quieter. And the more she was doing that, the more protective he was getting.
Oh yeah.
My favourite part though was, I have two favourite parts, I don't know about you, was where he kept saying the mediation privilege and Blair said August 11th, 2004.
Yeah.
Objection, mediation privilege. It's like,
You did not even listen on the question.
no, he was not. And then my second favourite part was where he said to Blair, after Amber was basically shrinking like, a shy violet or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, like a shrieking violet, whatever it's called, that flower, I can't remember. But when Amber was, dwarfing herself down into the tiniest size possible with her gigantic bobblehead. And Blair wasn't changing the volume of her voice.
Yeah.
He says to Blair, you don't have to raise your voice. You can keep it at the same level. You're raising your voice. And Blair just continues to ask questions at the exact same volume, just doesn't even acknowledge him and continues going on. Those are my two favourite funny parts of it.
Well, though she has said a few interesting things today, which, yeah.
Which contradict
Yeah.
2022.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leave us your comments down below if you have any, and hopefully we'll see you for the next video. If we don't, then enjoy whatever you do. And stay hydrated, wear sunscreen.
And do not trust the seagulls.
Oh, and also, watch out for bubbleheads.
Oh yeah.
Succubuses in disguise.
Yes.
Anyway, bye guys.
Bye bye.